What's going on, everybody? This is Jeff with Living in Arizona, and today we're going to field another question from you guys out in the audience, and this one comes in from LB. Idea for video: 55 plus communities or adult communities in Phoenix area and Tucson, if you are familiar with them. Yes, I am actually. I mean, everyone knows about Sun City West, and if you didn't know about Sun City West, you're about to find out. Just quick history on Sun City West. It was one of the first original master planned retirement communities in America. Also, Sun City West, that's out there by Peoria, Surprise, in that general vicinity, West Phoenix. Okay, way out there by the White Tank Mountains. Golf courses, just senior citizens living out there, living their last 20 years in basically a very nice environment around a bunch of other seniors. So we also got some more comments on that. People saying, yes, I second that. That is the age I will be retiring at here in Georgia, and my wife and my intended move to Arizona around May 2025. Those schools is not applicable to us. I think better the school system, the better the area in general. We have stayed at our timeshare Cibola in Peoria and would stay. Anyway, so he's telling a story, but he wants to know more about it too. So that's coming from Lawrence Armstrong. And I've actually received quite a few videos on this, and I haven't touched on retirement because obviously I'm a young guy. I don't have retirement's not in my near future. I mean, I think you retire around 60 or no, I'm sorry, like 70 something, right? But I do know about this subject, so we're going to dial this in. If you're new here, you can subscribe to Living in Arizona. We talk about everything from news to things to know about living in Arizona, Phoenix, Tucson, Prescott, Flagstaff, all that stuff. Clue you in. That's the purpose of this channel. You can subscribe. Let's go ahead and dial this in. So Sun City right here. Sun City is a census-designated place and unincorporated community in Maricopa County. Maricopa County is the city, or the county where the city of Phoenix and Metro Phoenix is existing. Opened in 1960 with 5 home models, a shopping center, a recreation center, and a golf course, the opening weekend drew 100,000 people, 10 times more than expected, and it resulted in a Time magazine cover story. So this is how Arizona became very famous. Florida and Arizona are very famous because people, when they retire, they want to retire in sunshine. And what does Phoenix have a lot of? Sunshine. What does Florida have a lot of? Well, it's the Sunshine State. So you put 2 and 2 together, and what do you get? Anyway, so Sun City Anthem in 1999. So they've built more extensions of this Sun City master plan community all across Phoenix, and other developers besides Webb, who's no longer with us, but Webb is also the founding corporation behind Anthem. That's in Northwest Phoenix, up the I-17. The reason people like Anthem is because it's at the foothills, and what do we know about the foothills based on our other videos is that it's a little bit cooler. So that's why people tend to like the foothills, and it's more scenic. It's a higher desert. It's just better for relaxing, right? Anyway, so the demographics of this area, the racial demographics are 98% white. That's a lot of, that's a very high percentage of one race, right? Black and make up less than 1%, Native American less than 1%, Asian less than 1%. I'm surprised at that data, actually. Not that, I'm not here to tell people they should do what they want. I mean, that's just an interesting demographic. 98%, huh? So Sun City West is not coming up, but here's Sun City, Arizona. So this is kind of what it looks like if you're thinking about moving there. You can see it's they build these lakes, and they make these outdoor entertainment activities for retirees to, find their sanctuary and find their peace out there in Sun City West. Sun City, actually. Sun City West is just it's a part of Sun City, but it's west of Sun City, so it's its own municipality. You can see active living. They've got these gyms. A lot of people, when I think of Sun City, I think back to the old days when they had golf carts. Everyone had a golf cart, and they were playing croquet or polo, and they were older people over 55, which I'll one day be. So, I mean, I have nothing against that. I'm just saying that's what you think of, like older people who are over 55 driving golf carts, doing this tennis thing. You can see golfing, but they just get around in a golf cart. It's just a really nice community. And But believe it or not, it's not the only place in Arizona that does that. It's just the number one most famous because it was the first one really in all of the country. Sun City West. Then you have Green Valley, which is down south, Green Valley Recreation. So if you want to move south, you have that. Then you have another community like Sun City Grand. So homes, by the way, are in Sun City between 100K and low 400s. Same thing in Sun City West. Now, Green Valley's got a higher taste, right? It does start at 100K, but it can go up to $1 million. Sun City Grand is more of the higher end of what you would expect in Sun City. So if you've got a little bit more of a caviar taste and you want to retire in a little bit higher echelon, you would consider Sun City Grand. Sun City West is even a little bit more above Sun City. Sun City's just older infrastructure, so they built these other towns that are more modern but a little bit more upgraded. Then you have Sun City Festival, Sun Lakes. So if you're thinking about moving to Sun Lakes, that's down in the south part of the valley, southwest. Then you have Pebble Creek, which is in Goodyear, another West Valley area. And then you have Oracle, Arizona, Saddlebrook. And you have several others. You can take a look at this on 55places.com. I believe this is the perfect age, 55 plus active community. If you're looking for this information, go on 55places.com. Okay, it's you can drill it down by Arizona or any state really. Just type right in here, search by state, city, or community, and you get that information. So if you go on to Yahoo Finance, they have a bunch of information about this also. And they've got this article here, best places to retire in Arizona: Sun City West, Green Valley, Sun City, Litchfield Park, Prescott. Prescott is, if you don't like the heat, but you want to move to Arizona, and you like a mile high, and you like being in those Ponderosa Pines, you go up there. But it does snow up there, so in the winter you will have snow on the ground. You won't have that in Phoenix. You still get plenty of sunshine, but you just don't get the snow, or you get the snow. Okay, so that's something to consider. And then tax friendly. How tax friendly is Arizona? And honestly, Arizona doesn't rank among the top places for taxation. You can get that information on smartasset.com. And then they've also got an article about best places to retire in Arizona, basically the exact same, but they have 5 more they've added to the list. Cave Creek. I used to live in Cave Creek. You're going to need a higher budget for Cave Creek, but it's very beautiful in Cave Creek. If you haven't already added that to your list of research places, Cave Creek. I even posted a video on this channel. You can go to this channel and right there and search it, Cave Creek. Paradise Valley, another place that's high end. You need big dollars for Paradise Valley, okay? Cottonwood, Golden Valley, and Scottsdale. By the way, I'm going to give my opinion on some of these places here shortly. So retiring in Arizona, you may want to rethink that. They're saying, hey, overall it's not as good as it used to be for retirees, but I still think that, heck yeah, I would say that, there's a little bit of a political agenda getting people to spread out more. They don't want everyone to just rush into Arizona or to these certain places. So they tell you that places like South Dakota are amazing. I guess South Dakota is amazing if you don't mind being in the plains and 6 months of snow, below freezing temperatures. I mean, so what justifies South Dakota to be on that list? You ever been up that way? I mean, Wyoming's more beautiful than South Dakota. They got at least the Tetons and Yellowstone. I mean, South Dakota, okay, I guess it's beautiful in some areas, yeah. But to say it's number one, I mean, it's like they're just trying to get people to spread out demographics. But Arizona and Florida are still the go-to places. I would recommend them, yeah. I mean, they give a weather score of 11, maybe because it's so hot. It does get hot, but then again, it gets hot everywhere. I mean, what would you rather have, hot or cold? So below freezing temperatures for 6 months in South Dakota, or 3 months out of the year where it's pretty hot in Arizona, over 100 degrees. 4 months out of the year where it's over 100. So it's a little bit political, right? But overall, it's good. And then because I still do believe that Arizona and Florida are the best places to retire, you could probably add maybe Hawaii to that list if you've got the big budget. I mean, retiring in Hawaii would be pretty nice too, but they don't add Hawaii on that list, right? But what do you think about Arizona or Hawaii? So or Arizona or Florida, Sunshine State and the Grand Canyon State. We've also made a video, which you can watch right there, about Florida and Arizona, comparing the two. With their warm weather, plentiful cheap housing options, and natural scenery, both states have earned strong reputations as popular destinations for Americans relocating in retirement. But which of these titans is a better choice? Well, they've basically drilled it down and they've given you a slideshow that you can watch. Retiree income in Florida. You know, this is on gobankingrates.com. You can see they put the beautiful stuff in Florida out there, and then they show you the Arizona cactus. You like cactus or beach? Which one do you want more, right? Florida or Arizona? You have to build these. These are man-made, right? Ponds, fountains, very southwestern style. The colors in Florida are very different, you can see, right? But anyway, this is typical Arizona right here. You can also get this in Florida, but this to me reminds me of what you would get in Arizona, especially at sunset. Still beautiful, right? Yet again, this is more Arizona right here. Pools. Very big on pools. Beaches in Florida. That's just painting the picture of what to expect. You want a beach or you want a pool? You want a pond or you want an ocean view? You want crocodiles or you want rattlesnakes? You know, it's like you want dry heat, you want wet heat. That's basically the difference. And then you have the 10 most tax-friendly states for retirees. And again, they're saying, well, South Dakota's on that list, right? So let's go ahead and go through this list for retirees. Pennsylvania, last I heard, people were leaving Pennsylvania to go to other places. So Pennsylvania had its heyday, but hey, 10% income tax. Washington, 9%. Alaska, 7%. Alaska's beautiful, gorgeous, obviously, but do you like 24-hour sun or 24-hour darkness in the winter? Well, it's maybe 18 hours, 19 hours. You know how that works with the round earth. Florida, 9.2%. That's a decent tax rate. New Hampshire, 8%. Nevada, 8.1%. South Dakota, 7%. I don't know how important taxes are to you, but 7.5% in Texas. Wyoming, 6.9%, which is the state I would take over South Dakota, has better taxation, and it's also, in my opinion, a little bit more beautiful, just because I like the Tetons and Yellowstone in that area. And then number one is Tennessee. Tennessee's cool. It's cold, and then they got real humidity in Tennessee. But that's 7.6%. So, you know, you've got some decisions if you're choosing to move to Arizona. But 20 best cities to retire in America for 2019. You can see none of these, Arizona doesn't make any of these lists. It's part of it's a political effort, in my opinion, to spread out people from just trying to retire all in Arizona. If they just say, hey, yeah, Arizona's the spot to be, every retiree is going to have Arizona on all the baby boomers are going to have Arizona on their bullseye. And I don't know if we can handle every single baby boomer moving to Arizona. So they've got to paint this picture of like, hey, consider all these other places. But Arizona, remember, there was a reason why it was chosen as the number one first destination to go to for retirees. But now that they're trying to, spread people out, they tell you there's all these other places and they don't even mention Arizona. But Weston is the best place to retire in America, way out of the middle of Wisconsin. So, hey, if weather's not a thing for you, go move to Wisconsin. They get 6 months of the year pretty decent weather. Not quite Florida, California, or Arizona, but it actually makes sense when you think about it for a minute. While Florida dominates the top 10 and California and Arizona make appearances on the back half, okay, so they didn't put Arizona on this list, but whatever. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. You can go through these articles. This is on homesnacks.com. You can see Arizona doesn't even make the top of the list. Florida does quite a few times. But yeah, so we'll see you guys next time, and check out any of these other videos. I'll post them up here. I'll post the one about Florida. I'll post the other ones about living in Phoenix, and we'll see you guys next time.